Any consumer products company's profitability, and even the health of entire economies, depends on well-run factories. By identifying a marketable product and acquiring or building a plant to concentrate on specialized, mass manufacturing, businesses can corner whole markets. Although a factory requires a substantial initial investment and ongoing maintenance expenses, these facilities are utilized for mass manufacturing and distribution, which keeps production costs to a minimum. Not only do these businesses save prices, but their factories also enable access to labor at a fair price and generate employment, particularly if they are built or acquired close to urban areas. The organizations and businesses with the biggest factories tend to be among the biggest and most powerful names in the world. The names of the biggest factories in the world are listed here. Volkswagen Group. The renowned German multinational automotive manufacturing business Volkswagen Group, founded in 1937 in Berlin, Germany, with its current headquarters in Wolfsburg, Germany, is ranked first on the list of the top 10 largest manufacturing corporations in the world. The corporation has 100 production facilities spread over 27 countries, making it the largest manufacturing company in the world. The Volkswagen Group generates annual sales of $282.9 billion. The corporation offers a variety of products, including cars, trucks, motorbikes, internal combustion engines, and turbomachinery. Toyota Group. The Toyota Group has long had a very strong brand, making it the second largest manufacturing firm in the world. The Toyota Group is a collection of businesses having connections to the Toyota Industries and Toyota Motor Vehicle production facilities as vendors, suppliers, and investors. The Toyota Group has its headquarters in Toyota, Aichi, Japan, and has yearly revenues of $265.1 billion, ranking it second among the world's largest manufacturers. Heavy Industries of Sumitomo. On this ranking of the world's top shipbuilding firms, Sumitomo Heavy Industries comes in at number 5. Sumitomo Heavy Industries is an integrated producer of industrial machinery, automatic weapons, ships, bridges, and steel structures, as well as of power transmission devices, plastic molding machines, laser processing systems, particle accelerators, material handling systems, equipment for the detection and treatment of cancer, and other environmental protection tools. Sumitomo Heavy Industries, one of the largest shipbuilding firms in the world, brought in $6.59 billion in sales last year. Apple. The global brand strength of Apple, a multinational technological business, is well known. Aside from having a great reputation among the general public, Apple also has some of the highest global revenues and earnings. With $260.2 billion in annual revenue in 2019, Apple ranked third among the world's major manufacturers. Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne started Apple in 1976, and the company now has more than 500 retail locations across the globe. Samsung Technologies. On BizVibe's list of the top manufacturing companies in the world, Samsung Electronics, a multinational South Korean electronics company with its headquarters in Suwon, South Korea, is ranked 4th. The business is well known for its consumer electronics and electrical parts, which it produces for well-known customers like Sony, Apple, HTC, and others. These parts include semiconductors, batteries, chips, and flash memory. Samsung was established in 1969 and generates $221.6 billion in annual revenue. Nevada's Tesla Gigafactory. Tesla already has a 5.5 million square foot factory in Fremont, California, where it makes its vehicles, but on January 4, 2017, a brand new Gigafactory outside of Sparks, Nevada, started making battery cells. The plant will grow to 13 million square feet by 2018. The Gigafactory hopes to attain net zero energy as it continues to automate the battery manufacturing process in partnership with Panasonic. Motor company Ford. The corporate headquarters of Ford Motor Company, an American global automaker, are located in Dearborn, Michigan. The business, which was established in 1903 and with annual revenues of $155.9 billion, is one of the 10 biggest manufacturers in the world. The Boeing Company in Washington. You need room to create airplanes. The 4.2 million square foot Boeing production plant north of Seattle in Everett, Washington, spans approximately 100 acres and produces the 747, 767, 777, and 787. It is the largest building in the world in terms of volume. The 1966 built facility contains a museum, theater, 19 eateries, a store, 2.33 miles of pedestrian tunnels beneath the factory floor, its own railway spur, more than 1,000 bicycles for traveling around the plant, and even the largest painting in the world. Ulsan plant of Hyundai Motor Company, South Korea. A vehicle can be produced every 12 seconds at the 5-building, 54 million square foot Ulsan factory in South Korea, which produces 14 distinct Hyundai models in addition to engines and transmissions. Originally founded in 1968 and continuously growing since then, the facility now employs 34,000 people, some of whom stay on site in the dormitories. Additionally, the facility features a cargo ship pier and sewage treatment facilities on site. Chinese National Building Material, or CNBM. The core industry platform and flagship listed company of China National Building Materials Group Company, Limited is China National Building Material Company, Limited, hereinafter referred to as CNBM Limited. 3,323 Hong Kong dollars, which was reorganized in May 2018 by two H-shared listed companies, former China National Building Materials Company, Limited and former China National Materials Company, Ltd. The company's total assets exceed 460 billion yuan, and its combined production capacity of 460 million square meters and 521 million tons of cement. The company's 7 businesses, which rank first globally and have 7 A-shared listed firms and more than 150,000 people, contribute for 60% of the global market share. Asset size, operating income, and total profit, consolidated data, of the company increased from 13.5 billion yuan, 6.2 billion yuan, and 69 billion yuan to 462.7 billion yuan, 233.2 billion yuan, and 22.6 billion yuan, respectively, between 2005 and the end of 2018, with an average annual compound growth rate of 31%, 32%, and 31%, respectively. The shareholder dividend was 8.6 billion yuan, the tax payment was 136.9 billion yuan, and the total profit was 114.4 billion yuan, which had positive economic and social effects. Aristotle Mittal. The largest steel manufacturer in the world and multinational company, ArcelorMittal, has its headquarters in Luxembourg. The company was established in 2006 as a result of Mittal Steel, a multinational steel manufacturer owned by India, acquiring Arcelor. The purchase price, which was over $33 billion overall and at the time was the largest in the steel sector, has since grown to become one of the market leaders. In 2014, the company acquired ThyssenKrupp Steel USA, a steel processing business in Alabama, working with Nippon Steel and Sumitomo Metal Corporation. ArcelorMittal is the biggest producer of steel in the Americas, Europe, and African nations. It ranks 5th in the CIS. ArcelorMittal operates 54 integrated and small mill steel manufacturing facilities throughout 19 nations and 4 continents. Nearly 209,000 people were employed by the corporation at the conclusion of the FY16. ArcelorMittal is renowned for its highly geographically diverse steel manufacturing facilities. It helps generate over 37% of the crude steel that is produced in the Americas, roughly 47% of the steel that is produced in Europe, and nearly 15% of the steel that is produced in other nations throughout the world. Additionally, both developed and developing markets around the world, which have various consumption characteristics, contribute to ArcelorMittal's sales of steel products. The global steel manufacturing facilities of ArcelorMittal are integrated with its mining operations, which serve as the company's primary sources of coal and iron ore. Sales for ArcelorMittal fell by roughly 20% to $63.6 billion for the fiscal year 2016, from $80 billion for the fiscal year 2015. The decline in average steel selling prices, which was down by more than 20%, is principally responsible for the decline in sales. Riyadh Aramco. Saudi Aramco, also known as Saudi Arabian Oil Business and formerly known as Arabian American Oil Company, is an oil company that was established by the Standard Oil Company of California, Chevron, in 1933 after receiving a concession from the Saudi Arabian government. Following the 1938 discovery of oil close to Iran, other American businesses entered. Aramco inaugurated a pipeline in 1950 connecting Saudi Arabia with the port of Sidon, Lebanon, on the Mediterranean Sea. Except for supplying a refinery in Jordan, it was shut down in 1983. In 1981, a more effective pipeline that ended up in the Persian Gulf was completed. The first offshore oil field in the Middle East was discovered by Aramco in 1951. Control of Aramco steadily shifted to the Saudi Arabian government in the 1970s and 1980s, and in 1988 it was taken over and renamed Saudi Aramco. Saudi Aramco was planned to have an initial public offering, IPO, as early as 2017 as part of plans by Deputy Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to entice global investment in Saudi sectors. This is all for today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe our channel. Stay tuned with AWZ.